Meanwhile, dear viewers, I went momentarily silent because I was setting up another live stream of another big game, also in between two friends, but this time over the same country. It is Aiden Joseph 1 and Harry Martin Mauldin 1. That one is live on the Facebook page, which is Sisters with this one. Break and finish live. Once again, Aiden Joseph 1 and Harry Martin 1. That is live on Break and finish live Facebook. The other news, which is a little bit of a surprise, maybe the bigger surprise of the day, it is happening in the ladies category. The Botswanan lady, that is called Maria, has knocked Rukia Naiga out of her second life. That leaves Rukia amongst the other players who are left in one life in this tournament, and making matters worse for her, she is facing her biggest rival, Nicola Rosell, in the upcoming semi-finals of her second life. That is the news for now. The last three times that Caesar has faced off with Kelvin have all a comp that was won by Moses Mafia, who did beat Kelvin in the final, but in the quarterfinals, Kelvin did beat Caesar by 5 frames to 3. I also remember Caesar winning the first 3 frames, and then Kelvin winning the next 5 all in a row. And then there was a comp that was organized by Caesar's management team, the Advanced Talent Agency. It was organized in Nairobi City in Kenya. It was called the ATA Africa Super 8 Championship Edition number 2. Caesar was defending champion, having won edition number 1. Edition number 2, Caesar met with Kelvin in the final in a race to 16, and it ended 16-11 in Kelvin's favor. Now, after that competition, Kelvin did cross over to Uganda to make a tour in the country, which lasted the whole of close to 2 months, with Aiden resident in Uganda. A comp that was organized at Addis Sport in the trading center of Chireka, which was called the Beginning of Year Championship. It was won by Caesar. He did beat Kelvin in the final, racing to 9. It ended 9 frames to 6. This one will be the 4th time in the space of just over 2 months that these guys are facing off, and Kelvin is missing the black when he got opportunity to try and make it 3-2 with himself in the lead. So many reasons that Caesar will want to beat Kelvin. Firstly, because Caesar knows that Kelvin is having another life. Even defeat will keep him involved in the tournament in his first life. Secondly, Caesar himself wants to qualify for the semi-finals of his second life tomorrow. And thirdly, Kelvin has been the nemesis of the other 2 Ugandans, taking down Ibrahim Sajemba in the first and second life, but also he took down Hazard Lokoma in his first life yesterday evening in the last match that I streamed live. Since then, Hazard has been defeated by Timothy Onida Sakala in his second life, and yes, his tournament has come to an end. Caesar is having the work of having to finish the Reds frame. Normally he does. He is wearing a very, very serious face. And while they are very good friends in real life, right now they are not friends whatsoever. The friendship will resume maybe tomorrow morning. It is time for business. It is time for their involvement in the search for $3,500 US, the prize for winning this competition. Not an easy looking shot to play. Caesar will be missing the red. Kelvin will be taking the frame and will be leading by 3 frames to 2 as Caesar concedes after 5 frames. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is Kelvin 3 and Caesar 2. I have to confess to dear viewers that my most humbling life experience today is you people allowing me to be part of your pool journey, most especially as fans. Every time that I stream so games, which I do in so many dozens every month, you always flock the streams and watch them on this Facebook page, Break and Finish Live, on the YouTube channel that is Break and Finish Live, and the earlier and bigger channel that is Peter Chobe Live. I also do crop out highlights of this action and share them onto my TikTok account, which is also Peter Chobe Live. And yes, right now I am streaming the match between Caesar and Kelvin on YouTube and the match between Harry and Aiden on Facebook. And I can see an influx of way more than 1,500 people watching these matches, most especially from Zambia and Uganda and South Africa. And the clearly more popular of all 4 players involved in 2 matches is living slightly injured. The biggest performance Caesar has gotten today, if I'm not mistaken, was his his 9-1 thumping of the South African Mandy Mente. Since then, he's just been doing enough, just enough to get himself to this level. What Caesar has got to do is to try and put that yellow ball, the one and only yellow ball left on the table, I think to the center pocket on the top of your screen, either direct or off the red. I think it has to be. Is he going for the corner pocket diagonally? Yes, he goes for it. Yes, he is on target. And yes, white ball bounces off the cushion in perfect space for him to roll the black to the corner pocket at the bottom left of your screen. From this kind of range, he always makes sure. Caesar 3, Kelvin 3, race to 9. The network has finally behaved well. And that network glitch was just a little bit scary. I believe momentarily those will be coming every once in a while during the stream. But I also believe that at the end of the day, you'll watch each and every shot of this match, this big match, pretty much uninterrupted. Still Caesar 3 and Kelvin 3. Thank you for watching. Salim Ahmed, Wilson Mbewe, Benon Kamugisha, Davy Kamunya, Bias Omega, Saul Kalumba. Every time the network buffers, guys, please accept my apologies. I like to say most of the time that when the network is good, it's not because of me. The same way, when the network is bad, it is not because of me. I can only use the network available as it is. Now the Zambian in Kelvin Nkandu is attempting to lead again in this match called Port White here. That was close. He's in disbelief, Kelvin, at the fact that he missed a ball. I think in his mind, he didn't see that miss coming. Normally, these are chances Caesar never ever hesitates to take. I do believe that he's one big shot away. It has to be a big shot this one coming up. He's deciding to play the yellow ball that is closest to the center pocket. A little bit of backspin, draw the white ball backwards, avoid the contact between white and red. Just like that, the rest is a formality. This Scorpion is on the verge of leading against Mr. Fikoti for the first time in the match. Black about to be sunk to the center pocket, and for the first time in the match, the player in the lead is a different one. It is Caesar 4 and Kelvin 3. That is coming. These are chances Caesar never ever hesitates to take. This one coming up. He's deciding to play the yellow ball that is closest to the center pocket. A little bit of backspin to the right ball backwards. Aiden Joseph is leading against Harry Martin by 4 frames to 2. Timothy Onida Sakala is involved against fellow Zambian. I was just saying that he's working on Onida Sakala, that is Zambian and Zimbabwean respectively. So we have 2 Zambians in the last 8. We have 2 South Africans, actually 3 South Africans. The other is Jerry, who is also playing, and then Caesar, the Ugandan. That is complete players who are involved in the round of 8. This second life of the ongoing Queen's Sports Club Life Annual Championship. One of the favorites seems to be getting in the mode. The defending champion, Caesar Chadi, going for frame 5 out of 8. Kelvin frame number 1 and Caesar equalized. Kelvin frame number 2, Caesar equalized again. Kelvin frame number 3 and Caesar equalized yet again. Kelvin came shoving 4th and Caesar stopped away. The Caesar is on the verge of making it 5 frames for himself. Aiden has made it 5-2 against Harry Martin. Remember, Kelvin and Harry do stand a chance of taking both of their lives into the semi-final if they can win ongoing matches against Caesar as well as Aiden, respectively. That is the precision from this film. I call those shots little but detailed shots. Only stuff done by top players. Like I said in the last frame, the rest is a formality. Caesar 5, Kelvin 3, timeout, Kelvin. Caesar stole it away. The I can. Welcome back, dear viewers, and yes, apologies for the absence of commentary. I was just resting, charging my batteries. one of those very thin chances as a player that you'll be having. I cannot even imagine what Caesar is trying to think about the black. Maybe bank it off the cushion to the corner pocket onto the bottom left of your screen. The little bit of contact between black and yellow, that yellow ball that is near the white ball, that shot is possible. Maybe a very sharp cut of that same black to the corner pocket into the top left, as if it is what he's trying to play. He goes for the bank instead. It is a and from wherever you're watching, most especially those who are in the players' respective countries, and I'm speaking about Zambia and Uganda, welcome to one of the last matches in the quarterfinals of the losers category in the ongoing Queen's Sports Club Double Life Championship here at Queen's Sports Club in Bulawayo in Zimbabwe. It is Kelvin Nkandu on 5 and Caesar Chanega on 6, racing to 9. Kelvia's comment that this stream is being stolen from my. This video is being stolen with my stream of videos without my consent.
Sorry, I'm streaming there.
Yeah.
You just come in.
And dear viewers, I want to make a disclaimer in good faith that yes, this stream is being streamed on my YouTube channel as streamer. The channel is called Break and Finish Live. Any other stream where you are seeing this video and my audio is being done illegally. I don't have any power to do anything about it, but it doesn't make me happy. Anyway, it is such a big struggle for me to get myself here through the will of well-wishers. I just like to have the consent of anyone who posts my video and audio onto their platform without my consent. Shame on you, Atta. I'm saying it in your commentary. I had made a comment, but then I decided just to sound it. Shame on you. But if, okay, when you tell me, I will be confused. But just wait like that. Yeah.
What are the people saying?
I've just said this now.
Can I see the comment? Crazy, man. You can't use someone's feet without their consent. Also stealing live feeds from TikTok.
I punish them by just making people, because that means that whenever I'll be going to stream, they'll be there.
Yeah, you see, they're stealing your feed and putting their other logo there.
Yeah.
But you should ask him, approach him. Why are you doing that? You can ask him.
I'm saying if you'll be reading the comments, maybe he's even hard. That's not good.
It's okay. Use someone's feet. It's more like I'm streaming here on YouTube. I'm streaming here on YouTube.
Yeah.
They will just take my feed and put their name.
So viewers, that one can really mean to be painful. You don't know how much of a person like me, I'm the first at the venues every time. I am the last to leave every venue. It has been a very long journey. It has been quite difficult for me to find myself here. I am only being facilitated by the management of Queen's Sports Club as well as Nevson Select Aggregates. I am not paid. It is very painful for someone to steal your feed and take them to their stream without putting any work in it and at the very least without consulting you. Once again, shame upon you, Advanced Talent Agency. Back to the game. Away from the cheats. Kelvin off the cushion, finding the black and failing to sink it in and allowing Caesar a chance at least to play. This race to 9 is now officially a race to 3. Yes, officially, Aiden Joseph becomes the third South African players into the semi-finals of one of his lives. He has defeated fellow South African Harry Martin by 9 frames to 5. That match is done. Aiden lives on. Harry as well, by the way, lives on because he is one of the players into the semi-finals, but of his first life. Harry as well, by the way, lives on because he is one of the players into the semi-finals, but of his first life. Frame number 13 in this match is a very, very, very crucial frame. Caesar will be playing top spin. He will want to pot white ball following the yellow. He misses the pot at the first time. The yellow ball seemed to have thought about itself whether or not to get sunk or not. It then got to make up its mind to get sunk, but there is still work to do. One more yellow to roll against the cushion on the left. Try and play it with precision to the corner pocket onto the bottom left. It is a shot which he clearly must sink in. It is a miss. And I may have just noticed that Caesar probably did have the intention to roll the yellow against the cushion, but maybe he realized that the pockets are not very welcoming. Balls like this one, Kelvin very seldom misses. But this time round, it is a miss. Where will the white stop? There is still work to do for Caesar. Still work to do for Kelvin. And there was a little bit of too much power from Caesar. Not so many times you see Caesar playing safeties. This time he plays one total safety, and I believe it is a shot that has been well played. And in response, Kelvin did intend to play another safety. He used too much power. I think his intention was to have the black ball frozen against the cushion on the right, but not move it as far as he has. In the end, there is biggest likelihood that Caesar will be punishing him as he aims and shoots and sinks the black for the 7th time in the match. It is Caesar 7 and Kelvin 6. One big shot for Caesar to play. Banking yellow to the center pocket at the bottom of the screen. And it is in. That is looking pretty dangerous for Kelvin. Maybe his good friend is getting the better of him. Maybe, and I'm saying maybe, this one could be Caesar's journey into the semifinals of the second life of the tournament in which he is defending champion. But wait. Kelvin Nkandu is normally not bad at all, taking easy pickings off his opponents when finishes fail to become finishes. Not a very difficult frame to finish, most especially for a player of Kelvin's level. Top spin, getting good white ball to try and put both of the remaining reds maybe to the same corner pocket onto the bottom left of the screen. Maybe one of them to that corner pocket, another ball to another. He may have to start with the one on the extreme left of the table. Better still start with the one rightward, bounce the white ball towards the top end. That was, oh, not really. He's going for bank shot because it's the most effective shot. Going for little power, but precision, off the cushion to the center pocket, accurate. The rest is a formality. Kelvin Fikoti 7 and Caesar Chandiga 7. It is now a race to 2. And there's a discussion between a member of the organizing committee, that is Doc Mukondoro, and then the umpire, and then Caesar. I'm not seeing Kelvin as part of the discussion, but I've been able to hear what the discussion has been about. This is a time tournament. Each race is played not to exceed a maximum of 90 minutes. Now these players have exceeded the 90 minutes, but they have been added more 5 minutes. That was time that was consumed in timeout. They are having only 3 minutes to complete the race and the match. That means the coming frame between Caesar and Aiden is a decider. If Caesar wins it, he progresses to the semi-finals of his second life. If he doesn't, he exits the top competition, and Aiden, I think, will be the only player, maybe together with Jinta, if he gets to beat Jerry, to march on to the semi-finals of both lives with chance to take positions number 1 and 2.
Kim will not be happy with this set. But his boys have done it. Oh, I have exposed them. The oil was there. For evidence. No, there's no need. It's the same video, same voice, same. In a adapter. As in yes. Where is it? The other side. In your bed. Yes. Well, this laptop is
This one is definitely a decider. Caesar needing to break big. He needs to pot a ball. It is a red ball potted, an open table. A fairly good split of the balls, but I believe he will be going for the reds, most especially because 3 of them are occupying the area just around the corner pocket onto the bottom right. There is another which is just near the center pocket on the bottom. The frame is not easy to finish, but it is just a little bit possible. And be mindful that if he doesn't finish, maybe Kelvin will be finishing. I was just assuming that he is going for the reds. Indeed, he's going for the reds. This one to close the table. If he posts the red and only the red and not the white, the table is closed. Caesar is playing reds in the decider. Kelvin on yellows can only wait and watch and hope. It will not be easy finishing this frame, but if there is one player that even this red frame is finishable for him, that player is Caesar. He needs to pot, but also not lose grip of the white ball. He pots and uses Kelvin's yellow to stop the movement of the white ball. Now this frame is pretty much finishable. Here we has the work of 2 or 3 other big shots left to play. This one is one of them. He has to make the pot, he has to control the white ball to get a good grip for the black. Very good shooting from the Scorpion. And with this kind of shooting, I know that he'll be having another opportunity to try and defend this competition as Caesar Chandiga by break and finish live on the break finish YouTube streaming platform knocks Kelvin Fikoti out at least of his second life. The 2 players, because it is a double life championship, are now at equal par, both into the semifinals of life 2 and life 1 respectively. Given how good they've been playing in this comp, if I had the power, I could qualify both of them. That is not the case. By the rule, Kelvin drops only to his first life. Caesar marches on only with his second life. Final score, Kelvin Fikoti 7, Caesar Chandiga 9.